Hey guys, what's up? It's Looney TNT. So, we have some interesting news. We actually have a release date for Shadowlands. We have a lot to talk about with this, and I want to kind of talk about a few things and see what you guys think. And I'll give you guys my opinions, and we'll kind of come to some conclusions, and we'll just have fun, and we'll talk about it. So, World of Warcraft Shadowlands will be coming out November 23rd. Okay. That's pretty soon. Less than a month. So, we'll just for right now, we'll leave it at that. When's the raid come out? I think the raid had a release date. We've set a December 8th date for opening up our first raid. Yes, okay. So, December 8th will be the very first raid. So, I want to discuss the time of the release date. Just like, do I think the game will be ready? And then we'll go on to more after that. So, they're still balancing classes. Now, if you guys have not checked out my channel before, I just did a video on what we have for DPS currently at the stage. That DPS chart is cool to look at. You can kind of see some things and get some ideas, but overall, it's not a indication on what's going to happen in Shadowlands as DPS, because we're losing artifacts and we're losing some things. Okay, so but there are classes that are still broken. There are still balancing issues that need to happen. A lot of players' classes are still not running the way they're supposed to. To assume that will be fixed in less than a month is I feel bad for the people working on this game currently at Blizzard, because I think they probably heard this release date and they're like, oh crap, we're going to have to work overtime. Because I personally don't see that the game is ready at this state. So that's just, my opinion. Now, the game not being ready, I don't think it's going to be. I think there's going to be a lot of issues. The problem that I have it coming out with November 3rd is that is for the US, that's a Monday, which is the week of Thanksgiving. I will not be able to play that week. I might be able to jump on for a few hours here and there. But unfortunately for me, this is just a selfish opinion, so this doesn't apply to everybody. This is just me. Maybe you guys are in the same boat as me, but overall, this is just my opinion on this. Releasing it on the week of Thanksgiving is a horrible idea. There's a lot of players that aren't going to be able to level up and to get things ready for the raid that comes out December 8th. I don't know. And like I said, Shadowlands isn't here, so I'm not sure. I know from personal experiences, we like to grind some things out, get some characters ready, I'm just going to feel really rushed. And I don't want to feel really rushed. I've said this before, I don't want to go into it hardcore again, but the first raid tier is always a tier that I like to raid. Especially I raid every tier. I try. BFA changed that, but I'm gonna feel really rushed, and I do not like this release date. Another thing that I don't like is, because the game is not ready, in my opinion, there's going to be a lot of issues with the game. And this is a holiday week that it is releasing on. Who's going to be there to fix it? Just curious. Are they going to make their employees work Thanksgiving? Because someone's going to have to. I'm not happy about this, and let's talk about the raid coming out on the 8th. Now, most guilds in the world, okay, most guilds are going to be raiding, maybe once or twice a week, trying to clear the raid, trying to do it on heroic, trying to get those last bosses in. They're going to have to take a break because it's December. There's a lot of things that are going on in December, and, Christmas is a big one. And a lot of players don't have a lot of free weekends when it comes to December. Again, speaking selfishly, I guess you could say, I'm not going to be able to participate in a lot of raids in December. I'm not happy about this. So, I'm happy that the game is... I can't even say I'm happy. How many of you guys are excited about Shadowlands now that we've had this so-called pre-patch and we've got nothing, and it's just not really been fun. I've been having fun doing PvP, but overall, content-wise, well, we got the Halloween event, which we get every year, and if you've already got the mount, what else are you going to try to get? I'm happy that the game's coming out, but I'm not excited for it. That's a really weird feeling, especially on an expansion. The expansion day, I'm always like, oh, it's expansion. But it's on a Monday of Thanksgiving. I'm not going to be able to play the game. It's a really weird time. I think first impressions are everything, and I feel that this extended pre-patch was a first impression for a lot of people. And a lot of people are not happy because we didn't get anything. And every Tuesday they're like, where's the pre-patch event? Where's the pre-patch event? And nowhere they said that the pre-patch launch event is going to happen that Tuesday, but everybody's still assuming that it will happen. And it's just I think the World of Warcraft community, as you could read this and you could take it as it is, but I'm just really not excited about the next expansion. Now, if you're a streamer and this is what you do full time, maybe you are really excited because you have content and people are going to be able to sit at home and just watch you play the game because, maybe they don't want to interact with their family on this weekend. So they're going to be watching you on the phone or whatever. I think for a streamer, I think this will be a really good opportunity for some views and things for people to check out what's going on with Shadowlands. But as a player, a regular player, I don't like this. And even streamers, they're, especially like World First Raiders and things, I definitely want to see the World First Race and stuff. And I think the World First Race will probably, well, I don't know, because usually Mythic doesn't come out for, was it 1 or 2 weeks? I forget. But after the regular release date of the raid. So it's going to be interesting for those guys too, and those guys are a really small percentage going for World First. But the people that are trying to develop, like OTK is going to be putting on a World First event. Method, I'm sure, is going to be putting on a World First event. Limit, I'm assuming, is going to be putting on a World First event. So a lot of these guys are going to be working in the holiday season pretty hard. And if something happens and the bosses aren't tuned or something is off and they have to go into Christmas, that's going to be an interesting time also. Are all those guys going to work on Christmas broadcasting World of Warcraft, maybe. You know, I think there's a lot of things to take from this release date. The thing that I take is that you know, Blizzard doesn't really care about a lot of things. I think getting the product out is really important for them, and I understand that. But to release it on the week of Thanksgiving just doesn't make sense. You might as well just if you're pushing it back that long into those holidays, you might as well not even release it until next year. And I know that sucks for people, but I think this is going to suck for a lot more people. So there's just not a win-win for Blizzard anyway. They shouldn't have gave us a release date of October 27th if the game wasn't going to be ready. That was their fault. They I don't care if it's Activision, it's this. You know what? It's Blizzard's fault. We need to stop blaming everybody else. It's Blizzard's fault. There's a reason that they're losing so many employees. There's a reason for that. It's Blizzard. Okay, well, let's stop talking about Activision. Let's stop talking about all of them. It's Blizzard. Like I said, I'm happy that the game is finally coming out because I want to get out of BFA so bad, but I'm just not excited. And that is a bad feeling because if I'm feeling this way, a lot of people are going to feel this way, and that is not healthy for the game that we love. Just imagine if sub numbers are so low where, you know, Candy Crush or whatever is making more than World of Warcraft. It might be, I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there, right? Do you think they're still going to try to work as hard? Just imagine how hard they're working right now. I don't feel they're listening to community. They do some cool stuff, but just imagine if this was one of their lower tier games that are actually making them money. I bet they stop even caring. Because it feels that way anyway. But just imagine if it wasn't making money. Man, I don't know where World of Warcraft's going. But that said, I went into a different area in the last part of it. But there's the release date. Will it be ready? Let's sum it up. I personally don't think so. I think there's going to be issues, and there's nobody going to be there to fix them. They don't fix them anyway, right, when there's an issue. But now, during a holiday week, I definitely don't think there's going to be people there at Blizzard to fix things. The raid coming out on the 8th in December just doesn't feel good for a lot of... for me, I'm not going to say a lot of people because, you know, this is my opinion. It just doesn't feel good for me. I'm just not happy. I'm not happy. I'm happy that it's coming out, but I'm not happy about the date. What do you guys feel? Are you guys excited? Are you guys pumped about the new expansion coming out? Does the dates work for you? It might work for you. If it works for you, I'm excited for you. But let me know in the comments, and we'll get through this. We always do. Let's try to enjoy World of Warcraft as much as we can. Because one day, it won't be here. We have to remember that. So let's enjoy the times that we have currently. Alright guys, talk to you soon.